right. Okay. Let's get in the chair and let's enjoy this wonderful day, shall we? Welcome back to Eddie B TV. I am, of course, Eddie B. Nice to see y'all. And we are back at you again today for another reaction video. And on this wonderful, wonderful Blue Friday, we are going to get into some more George Carlin today. Yeah, I know, man. I've used George as my headliner for Fridays, I think, the last couple of weeks, I think, something like that. It's just that he's so damn good, you know? It's just what it is, man. I can't escape his wisdom and all that stuff, man. It just brightens up my day, and it just makes me not get mad at others so much because I know they're stupid, you know what I mean? I got my stupidity to me, too. I'm not going to duck and dodge it just because, you know, I'm just so beautiful and awesome running this awesome channel here, you know, I'm just playing. But yeah, man, we're gonna get into another one from George today. And this one is going to be titled Death Penalty. Oh boy. Well, I just said George Carlin, and then I just said Death Penalty. So obviously this might be pretty damn good, you know what I'm saying? And we gotta get into it. And this one here was requested to me by one of my very loyal subscribers. At least I hope so. This person right here, if I butcher your name, man, just like, or lady, I don't know really how to zip through this maybe. But yeah, Viper 9Z42, thank you so much for requesting this video to me today because I'm gonna get into it. Gotta love George Carlin, man, and everything he stood for and everything that he put out in his career, man. Always awesome, one of the greats on my Mount Rushmore. Gotta keep saying that because that's just what it is. So yeah, man, Viper 9Z42, thank you so much for suggesting this video, and your request is going to be gotten to today. So yeah, one more time, George Carlin with Death Penalty. And if you like this reaction, please like, comment, and subscribe to your boy. Keep everything going. All right, man, let's go ahead and get on into this one, man. Thank y'all for tuning in with me for another week of stand-up comedy, man. Tried something new this week. I'm going to keep it going with Women's Wednesdays reactions and all that. And I enjoyed the first one I put out. Hopefully y'all was rocking with me the rest of this week on everything else. Let's go ahead and get to this one. George Carlin with Death Penalty. Right here on Eddie B TV. Wonderful Blue Friday. Let's get into this. Here we go.
The same way we made up the death penalty. We made them both up, sanctity of life and the death penalty. Aren't we versatile? And you know, in this country now, there are a lot of people who want to expand the death penalty to include drug dealers. This is really stupid. Drug dealers aren't afraid to die. They're already killing each other every day on the streets by the hundreds. Drive-bys, gang shootings, they're not afraid to die. Death penalty doesn't mean anything unless you use it on people who are afraid to die.
That's
like
true.
The bankers who launder the drug money. The bankers
Here we go.
the drug money.
Yeah.
Forget the dealers. You want to slow down that drug traffic, you got to start executing a few of these fucking bankers. White, middle-class, Republican bankers.
Oh yeah. What it is, man.
And I'm not talking about soft American executions like lethal injection. I'm talking about fucking crucifixion, folks. Let's bring back crucifixions, a form of capital punishment that Christians and Jews of America can really appreciate.
Okay, yeah.
And I'd go a little further. I'd crucify people upside down.
Oh.
Like St. Peter, feet up, head down, and naked. I'd have naked upside down crucifixions on TV once a week at halftime of the Monday Night Football game. Monday night.
I'm tuning in. I am tuning into that.
The Monday Night Crucifixions. You'd have people tuning in don't even care about football.
Yeah, that's
Wouldn't
true.
you like to hear Dan Deerdorf explain why the nails have to go in at a certain angle? And I'll guarantee you one thing, you start executing, you start nailing one white banker per week to a big wooden cross on national TV, you're gonna see that drug traffic begin to slow down pretty fucking quick. Pretty fucking quick. You won't even be able to buy drugs in schools and prisons anymore. Now, I don't care about capital punishment one way or another, because I know it doesn't do anything. It doesn't do anything except maybe satisfy a kind of biblical need for revenge. You know, if you read the Bible, you see that it's full of retribution and revenge. So really, capital punishment is kind of a religious ritual. It's a purification rite. It's a modern sacrament. And as long as that's true, I say, let's liven it up a little. I honestly believe if you make the death penalty a little more entertaining and learn to market it correctly, you just might be able to raise enough money to balance the stupid fucking budget. Balance the stupid fucking budget.
It's a very interesting way to live life. That's for sure.
And don't forget, the polls show the American people want capital punishment and they want a balanced budget. And I think even in a fake democracy, people ought to get what they want once in a while, just to feed this illusion that they're really in charge. Let's use capital punishment the same way we use sports and television in this country to distract people and take their minds off how bad they're being fucked by the upper 1%. Now, unfortunately, Monday Night Football doesn't last long enough. What we really need is year-round capital punishment on TV every night with sponsors. Gotta have sponsors. I'm sure as long as we're killing people, Marlboro Cigarettes and Dow Chemical will be proud to participate. Proud to participate. Balance the stupid fucking budget.
Very true.
And let me say this to you, my interesting Judeo-Christian friends. Not only do I recommend crucifixions, I'd be in favor of bringing back beheadings.
Oh.
Beheadings on TV, slow motion, instant replay. And maybe you could let the heads roll down a little hill and fall into one of 5 numbered holes.
Stuff, man.
Let the people at home gamble on which hole the head is going to fall into. And you do it in a stadium so the mob can gamble on it too. Raise a little more money. And if you want to expand the violence a little longer to sell a few more commercials, instead of using an axe, you do the beheadings with a handsaw. Hey, don't bail out on me now, goddammit. The blood is already on our hands. All we're talking about is a matter of degree. You want something a little more delicate? We'll do the beheadings with an olive fork. That would be nice, and it would take a good goddamn long time.
Yeah.
There's a lot of good things we could be doing.
Oh, yeah.
When's the last time we burned someone at the stake? It's been too long.
Oh, has been, huh?
Here's another form of capital punishment. Comes out of a nice, rich religious tradition. Burning people at the stake. Sponsor, Bridgeford Charcoal.
You really thought of it.
And you put it on TV on Sunday mornings. The Sunday morning evangelicals send us an offering, praise Jesus, human bonfire. You don't think that would get big ratings? In this sick fucking country?
Yeah.
Shit, you'd have people skipping church to watch this stuff. And you take the money they send in the offerings and you use it to balance the budget. What about boiling people in oil?
Oh, damn.
Boy, those were the days, weren't they? You get the oil going real good, you know, a nice high rolling boil, and then slowly at the end of a rope, you lower the perpetrator head first into the boiling oil. Huh? You talk about fun shit. And just to encourage citizen participation, you let the mob in the stadium control the speed of the rope.
Oh, they be messing with them.
Good, clean, wholesome family entertainment. The kids will love it. The kids will love it. And at the same time they're enjoying themselves, we're teaching them a nice Christian moral lesson. Boiling people in oil. Sponsor, Crisco. And maybe instead of boiling all these guys, every now and then you could French fry a couple of them, you know? French fried felons, dip a guy in egg batter just for a goof, you know? Kind of a tempura thing, huh?
Oh,
Jeffrey Dahmer never thought of this shit, did he?
Oh.
Jeffrey Dahmer, eat your heart out. Which is an interesting thought in and of itself.
Oh, man. I love it burning, man. It goes everywhere.
All right, enough nostalgia. What about some modern forms of capital punishment? How about we throw a guy off the World Trade Center and whoever he lands on wins the Publishers Clearinghouse? Okay, something a little more sophisticated. You dip a guy in brown gravy and lock him in a small room with a Wolverine who's high on angel dust.
Oh, my God.
There's one guy's not gonna be fucking with too many kids at the bus stop for a while, huh?
You hope so.
Here's something really nice you could do. You shoot a guy out of a high-speed catapult right into a brick wall. Trouble is, it would be over too quick. No good for TV, you know? You'd have to do a whole bunch of guys right in a row.
Oh, yeah.
Rapid fire capital punishment. 15 catapults. While you're shooting off one, you're loading up the others. Of course, every now and then you would have to stop to clean off the wall.
Oh, yeah.
Cleanliness, right next to godliness.
I knew you were going to say that.
All right, high tech.
That's good.
I sense some of yous are waiting for high tech. I got it. You take a small tactical nuclear weapon and stick it up a guy's ass. A thermonuclear suppository. Preparation H-bomb.
Oh.
You talk about fallout, huh?
Yeah.
Or you take the bomb and you stick it just inside that little hole on the end of a guy's dick, you know?
What?
Yeah, a bomb in the dick. When it goes off, the guy wouldn't know whether he was coming or going. Get out of here. I got you. Hey, listen.
Oh, that's it. Damn. Oh, snap. He wouldn't know whether he was coming or going. I think if you already got a bomb stuck in you, I think you just might know you're going. Oh, okay. Okay. All right, George Carlin with death penalty. Oh my goodness, man. Where does it? His brain, man, it just worked so many different ways, man. I mean, obviously, I haven't come up with so much creative stuff like this man has, but you know, my brain just runs a million miles an hour in all directions. I come up with all kinds of weird things to say, and everyone just wonders. They always ask me the same question, just be like, "What made you just want to say that? Where did that come from?" And I just come from up here, man. I'm nuts. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes I can be almonds. Yeah, I'm that crazy. All right, man, let's go ahead and unpack a couple of things, man, because I knew once I heard death penalty in the title of this one, I knew I was going to have something to say about it. Well, I got to be real with y'all on a couple of things. There are some circumstances where I feel that the death penalty is necessary, some circumstances. But then, for the most part, I just think that most other crimes, offenses, or something like that, I think it should just be you receive what you have given. You know what I mean? Like, if you rob somebody and you get caught, somebody should be able to rob you of what you got, whether you had anything to begin with. If you're a child molester or a rapist or something like that, somebody should ransack you the way that you did it to other people. Hey, sounds a little twisted, but you know what? Hey, it's how I feel, you know? But, you know, the way that he broke down a couple of things when he was talking about how people wanting to expand the death penalty, you know, it's like, we're talking about death here, okay? Like, if somebody jacked you for something, obviously that's not a very nice thing to do, but I don't think it's worthy of getting killed, you know? And even in some countries, if you steal something, you might get an arm or something chopped off or something like that. Even I think that's a little obsessive, you know? Just, you know, beat the dude's ass or something like that, check him, embarrass him in front of people, and then, you know, let him go on about his business, you know? Maybe he won't do that no more. And if he does, then the next time you just beat his ass a little bit harder. But, but you know what, just talking about accountability also, I've seen so many drug movies where like the bankers that he was talking about laundering the drug money didn't have anything bad come to them, nothing, because they felt like they were in the clear, like they didn't have to worry about anything, you know? You know, white middle class Republican bank tellers or bankers, yeah. It's just, the accountability, you know, level would skyrocket if more than just the drug dealers were the ones punished for their crimes, you know what I mean? Because, you know, laundering money from a drug dealer is considered a crime, is it not? You know, if I haven't heard too many stories of bankers getting prosecuted over this, you know, they usually take a deal or something like that, they rat on somebody else and, you know, spend the rest of their lives in witness protection. But hey, as long as you're alive, right, Mr. Banker? Oh my goodness. But yeah, man, it's like the way he broke it down. Like, I remember him saying something in an interview. I think it was Larry King, and he was talking about the death penalty a little bit. Maybe it was around the same time the special came out or something, or a little after. But usually when comedians or anyone else gets on a different show or something, they kind of like insert a little bit of their material from their recently released special. And when I saw him on Larry King, he said something. He was just like, he was talking about the death penalty. You know how you have the electric chair? You know, how about 3 people, the electric couch? And when he said that, man, I just started laughing because like only a mind like George's could come up with crazy scenarios like that, you know? And to be honest with you, it sounds actually like a good idea. If you have a couple who did something heinous across country or something like that, did some heinous crimes, put them on the electric love seat, you know? That way you can kill a couple together, you know what I mean? It's like, nah, your love will not create more hate, violence, bloodshed. That would be a very interesting way to do it. But the things he described though, man, it's just like, it would just be very much entertainment, you know? We have websites all over the internet where they show blood and gore and guts and people getting shot in the head, firing squad, decapitations, man. It's just beheadings, yeah, but they have all that stuff. I've seen one video of someone getting burned at the stake before. It was a very weird video to watch, but hey, man, I just try to test this nervous system I got, man, because if something actually weird would have happened in front of me, I just don't want to just stand there in shock and end up getting my head cut off too, man. But hey, it is what it is. You know, one thing he did mention in there was funny though. He's talking about someone landing on someone winning the Publishers Clearinghouse. My grandfather used to shop exclusively from the Publishers Clearinghouse, man. He said it was an addiction, man. It was like what Amazon Prime is to us now. He just couldn't stop spending money on stuff, man. He admitted it. He was funny about it, but hey, it is what it is, man. But you know something? I just really think that the death penalty, from the conservative mind, is a little bit too overblown, and in the minds of liberals, it's not blown up enough. You know what I mean? It's just like that meeting right in the middle thing that needs to start happening when it comes to politics, when it comes to life, when it comes to this and that. It's just like everybody has the best of both worlds, man, and they're not combining them. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, hey, someone decided to create me. I'm the best of all worlds. Wouldn't you agree? But yeah, man, that's debatable, but I'll leave that alone. But you know what, man? I swear, like, George had this wonderful way of breaking down things that everyone just thought was the way to go. And he found all the little loopholes that people were trying to get into. He called you out for that. And then if it sounded stupid, he called you out for that too. You know what I mean? He just did not care. He was somebody who always knew how to break things down, how to dissect it, how to pull out all the nonsense that nobody else was pointing out. And he made it funny. He made it laugh out loud funny, you know, and he educated you on stuff you didn't know, and you were still thinking like, man, maybe this might be relevant to my life in some way. In some way. If not, then hey, just be entertained by the great man and his material. But yeah, man, the way that he broke down some of the things, man, I'm pretty sure I'd watch that. To have Monday Night Football combined with a crucifixion or a beheading because of some idiot who did some wrong stuff, that would be very much television worthy right there, you know? Why aren't we taking advantage of this right now? You know what I'm saying? Somebody jump on it, man. We need you. My eyes need to be entertained. But yeah, man, that's enough. That's enough yakking out of me, you know what I mean? All right, one more time. Viper 9Z42, man, thank you so much for the suggestion, you know what I mean? I had a lot of fun listening to this one, man. It's like, I looked at the set that was on it. It's definitely from the Back in Town special that he did. And only got probably one more clip probably to see from this one before I watched the whole special. I've seen bits and pieces when I was like growing up a little bit, but never latched on to everything right up here, man. And that's what I do with good material that I like. I just store it up here and I recite it to people whenever it suits me and makes them laugh or something like that. But yeah, man, one more time, big ups to Viper, man. I appreciate you. And hopefully there's another request that I can get to from you in the future. But yeah, man, one more time, George Carlin with Death Penalty. And if you like that reaction, please like, comment, and subscribe to your boy. Keep everything going. like I always say. So yeah, man, another week of stand-up comedy, man. You know, I got into, I think, a couple of newbies, I think, maybe one or two. I have to go back and look. But yeah, man, got more music coming on Saturday. Don't know what's coming up for Random Sunday. That's why it's random. And yeah, man, I definitely got more stuff for the future, man. I know some of y'all in the comments have wondering about your requests. Hey, I might get to them, I might not, you know what I mean? It's all about how I just pick them out and organize them throughout the week and all that. Don't take it personal, man. I'm just trying to get to everything in good time, like I always got at, you know? And yeah, man, hopefully you guys will still continue to keep tuning into your boy. All right, well, yeah, this is Eddie B TV signing off one more again here. Another fun week, man. I got a lot more stuff to get to, man. Y'all just keeping me busy with all this. And I'm just rising up with people tuning in, and I always appreciate that. So yeah, thank y'all for rocking with me one more time. Love and appreciate y'all. Peace.